I'm going to show how to roll back a closed job. OpenPoint allows a job that has been completely closed out to the CPR ledger to be rolled back. This will reverse out all of the original transactions that hit the ledger. So we're going to show actually rolling the CPR back and then also looking at the transactions that originally updated the ledger when it was closed, and then what does it do afterwards when everything gets rolled back. It'll create a new set of transactions and you'll be able to see them both. So let's first go into the job that was closed previously. And I'm just going to go in and run the job close report so you can see some of the transactions and things that would be coming through. So we've got a number of installations here and also removals. We're going to concentrate on this one particular plan account, the 3640030. So I'm just going to highlight some of these values for us here to look at. So we have a 30-foot wood pole, and we've got one of them that's being installed with this particular job, and there's $291 worth of customer finance dollars and then $1,871 utility finance dollars. So let's close that, and we'll try to remember basically what those numbers were. And we're going to go pop out a little bit further here and go into the actual ledger itself. So let's take a look at the CPR ledger. And this is the full ledger. And I'm just going to zero in on just that 3640030 account. So let's do that. I'm going to use our slicers here to narrow this down for us. Okay, so now we just have that one particular account listed. So it's 364-2017 is the year. We're going to start off with a count of 2. One of them was installed by that job we just looked at, and we had a utility financed dollars of $3,050 and then $1,200 of customer financed. So let's close that, and we'll kind of try to remember that. And then let's look at the CPR transaction query. So I'm just going to pull that up for the job that closed. And so we're going to see the original set of transactions that hit the ledger. And so if you remember, we had a number of installations. That's what these ones are here. We've got some removals down here as well. And let's find the 3640030. Looks like that one got in the middle here of these removals, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the dollars there and see we've got our UF value of 1,871 and the 291 for the customer finance value. So it's exactly what we expected to see there. And so anyways, these transactions are under the category of job close, and then we've got the install and removals to indicate what those are doing. You'll see what happens when we do the rollback. We'll get a new set there that goes along with that. So now I'm going to go back to the job, and I'm going to do the rollback. So you can see that it's closed, showing that right here. It shows the date, and I'm going to just click on this button here and say roll to GL updated, and we'll say, let's leave a note about this. Problem a job had to roll back and fix. So we'll do that, and we'll say do the rollback, and that'll just take a second, and we'll go now and take a look at those results. And so let me first, actually let's go ahead and look at, yeah, let's go back to the reports we were just looking at there. And let's do we'll do the query, or the transaction query first, so we can see what happened there. Again, I will put in the job number. So just going to pull up just transactions associated with that. So when we first did this, it was just this one set of transactions that we're looking at here. And so now that we've done the rollback, we've got a new set. And these are this top section. You can see that they're rollbacks because the action column says rollback install. And so now we know that that was a particular rollback operation, both installations and removals. And we can see all the specific details just by looking at the dollar amounts and things that show up. So what we really want to know is what happened to the ledger. So let's pull that up now, and we'll do the same thing. We're going to do the full ledger, and then we're also going to just take a look at that one particular item. Okay, so before we had a count of 2, and then we had some 3,050 for the utility finance and 1,200 for the customer finance. So I didn't do the math really quickly here, but that is the correct dollars that needed to be subtracted from those values in order to roll those back. So that's really about it as far as the CPR ledger rollback is concerned. When you're on a job, you just go back up to this button up here to the rollbacks. We could continue also to go back to the transacted state. Actually, you can go and roll back all the way to the proposed state, actually. So even going through the constructed event as well, that all can be rolled back, and it's tracked along the way in a similar fashion as what you just saw.